I'd like to share my experience in working with Mrs. Keona Henderson today. Initially, I was looking for a rental to relocate my business and I was having great difficulty in finding one. I reached out to a former colleague of mine and friend for advice in regarding the type of dwelling that would be acceptable. I also let her know that this has been a long journey and I'm down to the wire because the current location is closing escrow. Well, she referred me to Keona for advice, but she let me know that she does not list rental properties. On our first call, she enlightened me on what's going on with the housing market and why homes are scarce, and she was also kind enough to do a search for me, although she didn't work with rentals. There wasn't anything available, and after giving it a little bit more thought, I decided renting just isn't going to be for me. So I went ahead and asked Keona if I could sign an agreement for her to become my realtor, and she agreed. She made the process painless because she was able to provide a tailored search list, a tailored search list based on my requirements, likes and dislikes. So each day I would have a fresh listing of available homes, and this was considerably better than using the popular commercial search engines, and you know what I'm talking about. I knew the homes were still available to my liking, and everything was actually in real time. Another plus in working with Keona was she knew how to maximize our time. She scheduled multiple tours at a time whenever possible, which worked out great as sometimes there were cancellations by the other realtor. During our home tours, she was able to look at things that could possibly not be up to par, and when there were things that weren't up to par, she would give ideas on how to change it or fix it possibly. Keona was also able to explain and point out things that I did not recognize or know what they were. She was basically thinking outside of the box, and that comes from years of experience and dedication to her profession. From the beginning to the end of the process, Keona explained all the different pieces of paperwork, beginning with the importance of the loan pre-approval letter and all the forms having to do with the purchase. She was able to explain these things in layman's terms for me because it was like looking at a foreign language. In other words, Keona is not just showing homes, but going the distance, the extra distance, and providing education regarding the home buying process. I am pleased to say that I am overjoyed with my process, my purchase, and especially the fact that it took less time than anticipated to find a home because, again, Keona maximizes the time and also gives you education. Thank you.